I see you, DJ Maborisa. This one is called Monique or M Nike in some parts of the world, depending where you're listening from. You know what I'm saying? M Nike. Yeah, man. 19 minutes past out of 9 o'clock, man. This is the Bogart Morning Show. The name's Ronnie J. Dre's Extraordinary DJ. We do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Right, Cecily, Chantel, Frills, how y'all doing?
We're fantastic.
It is the month of love, guys.
The month of love, man. Lots of things are in the air, man. We're just throwing everything into the air. But I got some wise words from you from the Bogart man, you know, for the month of love. You know what I mean? So love isn't always or isn't about passion, really. You know, it's about the presence. Because y'all been asking me, like, yo, when I saw the month of love, you guys are like, how come you don't know it's the month of love? Guys, it's about the presence. If you're there, you're there. You know what I mean? Let me elaborate a little bit on that. So real love doesn't try to control, monitor, or even, you know, shrink someone. You know what I mean? It kind of shows up consistently. It listens. It creates safety. Love is not loud promises or just, you know, grand gestures for the world to see. It's just about the person himself and the two people that are together. It's the quiet decisions to choose someone daily, even when it's inconvenient. That's it.
It's beautiful.
You know, so you might not have planned a big date, although you must. I'm just saying you must. And for all the women that are listening right now, you need to go to the Bogart Man shop. Buy your man something at the Bogart Man shop. Because there's a lot there. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot there. I'm just saying.
Yes, Valentine's is not a woman's day, please. It is not
Thank
your
you.
birthday.
Thank you.
It's about lovers. Yes.
Farrell's not too happy about that, but
I still feel
Guys, I'm not involved. I'm even keeping quiet and yet you're coming for me. I don't understand.
why the fact that you're keeping quiet?
Because
That is
I
why.
don't have a man. I'm not involved. Valentine's Day has nothing to do with me.
You can take your son out. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
actually I could do that.
You can take your son out, you know?
So I don't need
I
to
don't
be
think it's all about,
discussing
you know?
Yeah. It's not only about romantic relationships.
Yeah, I mean, you need to show him like what he needs to do in the future. Like, look, there's a day that's dedicated to this, so that he can, you know, I guess, I don't know,
yes.
something I would do if I had a son.
But what's the story behind Valentine's Day? Because there are so many different theories on it. Does anyone actually know? Because the one I've heard,
The main theory is that there was this pastor / priest by his surname was Valentine.
Yes.
So like Pastor Father Valentine.
Yeah.
And he lived in a time and in a society where people weren't allowed to get married for certain reasons.
Yes.
And he would go off and marry people in secret.
Regardless.
And then they found out about it and they unalived him because of it. So basically they named the day Valentine's Day. I don't know how entirely true that is, but it is the most popular version.
That's the one I also know. Okay, no.
Okay.
I wonder what the other theories
so
out there.
what a tradition that we just keep going with it. I think they lost it. It's just like Santa Claus for the Christmas. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just something that we do, hey? It's just something that we do, I guess. But yeah, man, just like that, you know, love today is more than just about attachments, and, you know, it's more about the connection, you know. So yeah, if you do have somebody that you need to show love, I also think like you should just show them every day. If I'm gonna buy some roses, I always buy roses every day.
Good.
You know, to me, it's every day. You know.
Good. I feel like Valentine's is for those men out there that don't buy the flowers every day. So go all out.
It's for them.
Yeah.
It's for them.
If you know you're not that type of man, okay, no shade to you. But on the 14th, buy those roses and chocolates and just make her happy.
Exactly, man. But I do just in case I forget this Valentine's. But anyways, it is what it is. It is the Bogart Morning Show. The name's Ronnie J. Dre's Extraordinary DJ. When we come back, we're going to come back with some Did You Know That facts. Good morning. Let's go.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going.
Cheers, bro. Cheers. Thanks, mama.
We already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock it. And dollar what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Noma kanjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namanje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
Like everyone who says that thing or someone else is robbing me, what.
My royalties
doesn't happen like that. If like you want your royalties, you mustn't go to the person you have a song with.
Yes.
You must have your own publishing deal. Distribution deal. So they can fetch those things for you.
Yes.
Yeah. I would mention you must go live and be like, me, I want my royalties from DJ Maporisa.
So do you think when Elama royalties were enough to probably even buy him a house right now as we speak? Because this song was just last year.
Nah. That's why he's still young and confused.
He's still young and confused.
That's why as a kabanguti, as a fanana want like people who are watching us from far. He just needs to like be on a positive side. Are you much didn't speak with them? Police fade away, he needs to apologize so that he indlule. Obviously much italbona but to understand our.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's indlule because obvious dog if I yenzi lonto leyo, I mean, we had some feelings apaya.
Yes.
So how am I gonna trust you if you can't even come to me so we can speak about it and close it off?
And so did you when I close it off?
I tried calling him and then he said it doesn't want to speak to me. And I was like, I'd fade it.
I wouldn't lie, man. I'm feeling like extremely motivated, or especially seeing as that I saw Bentley Continental GT, something like a W12. That empowerment, man.
You have to have a vision. You know, the main purpose that Bucks arranged this thing here today is to make sure that kids get inspired to say, you know what, anything is possible. You know, Black Child is possible.
Them bringing these nice cars is a motivation to us that we have to do better so that we can be better people in the future.
Because we had that thing that we wanna leave school because it's hard, but then after this cars, there's no that thing for us to we have to work hard.
Yes, you see us and it looks like it's fancy. However, before the fancy comes a lot of hard work.
You can drive an M4, you can drive a dream car, whatever it is. My dream car was to build a Golf, and I've achieved that dream. And it inspires me when my son's in the car and says, Daddy, you know what, you've done me proud. So you have to have a purpose in life, and I think that's what we need.
So nje manje ndiphila ngumculo. Ya ngasho kanjalo ngithi ngiphila ngumculo kodwa khona futhi amanye amabhizinisi aseceleni engiwenzayo.
Okay, into efana ukutesa unsango
ngikwazi ukuphila. Ngikwazi ukuphila.
Ebone ingoma yakhe kuhlanganiswa abanye abantu ngayo kuthiwa akuthengwa amathikithi na umcimbi ukhonto ulihla kekho kuyipost.
Ukujwayelekile kakhulu kuyenzeka nje. Ngeke ngibone nabanye sebenza ama video sibona ayibo kudlala ingoma yakho la kanti ukhona kanti ukhona ngithi haya ngekho mina ngazi wakwazi ukuthi kunomcimbi. Uyaphusha futhi ngiyanxusa nje nabantu ukuthi beqhubeke impela belekelele.
Abaculi abaningi bashama amamiliyoni bathenga imoto. Vele kalihle ipakile nawo la ngaphandle. Nanti imiliyoni salibona la uhamba nomagumedo uthi umenyisa umtsholo.
Hayi monta ngayithenga.
Waganwa ngayo imali.
Ngaganwa ngisakhombila ngagana.
Here is a free platform, a Pan-African platform.
Yeah.
It gives you education. You network with these people. You do the links. We introduce you to funding opportunities. We introduce you to the organizations that you can't reach by yourself. The young people, I don't know, for some reason, if it's not a party or a DJ involved in a live performance, they don't want to come. You know why masterclasses and workshops are very important? Because of the information. It's the attitudes of the individual, my brother. Because you did not get help at that one, at the first one or the second one. I put it all on you because you didn't ask the right questions. At the masterclasses, they don't ask questions. Let me make an example. Ron's house has been repossessed. I'm not saying I'm a billionaire, I'm a millionaire, but there are ways that we can open doors for you, for you to make money. And there's no small money in this world. Every masterclass is a free educational empowerment platform, you know. It's designed for African creatives, entrepreneurs, and professionals in the arts and the media space. But what sets us apart is the holistic and practical approach.
Okay.
Delivering the real world knowledge with industry leaders, which you can touch and ask questions, network with, because everybody who's going to be there, we've asked them to say, block out your day. The youth want to talk to you. The youth are eager to come and suck knowledge from you. You know, that's why even this year that we've shortened the panel, and the Q&A time and the networking time is a bit longer.
In about 30 years time to 40 years time, I think everything is going to be robotic, because even now with
that in
movies,
30 to 40 years we're actually still going to be alive.
Exactly. That's my biggest concern.
What do you mean I'm going to be alive for so much longer? Have you heard
of love, ladies and gentlemen? It's the 11th of Feb. How many days until we got like 2 days until Valentine's Day?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it one? Is it not one?
Wait. The math is not math.
It's one. Is it not one?
Guys, what date is it today? It's the 11th. So it's on Saturday.
So it's 1 day. We're left with 1 day. Until okay, cool.
I'm gonna enjoy Friday the 13th.
Wait, we got 2 days.
Why am I thinking that today is a Thursday?
It's
so weird. It's giving Thursday.
Yeah, you guys got. Yeah, it is 2 days.
It is 2 days. No, she said 1, and I was like, the math is not mathing.
Like, I'm like, hey, which math is this now? Come on, man.
Because she thought it's Thursday.
That's what I
vibe is giving Thursday.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, it's the month of love. There's lots of things in the air right here on the Bogart Radio, and also we got something exciting coming up with the Bogart marketing team. So if you go to the social media, you know, they've been posting like a countdown. So I don't know.
I saw that.
Yeah, it's incredible, right? So I don't know whether they're creating suspense for us. We don't know what's coming.
What's coming?
You know what I mean? But one thing is for sure is hashtag all you need is Bogart. Enough said. So that's the hashtag that's going around, hey? So we don't know. So
I like that. All
they're
you
saying
need is Bogart.
all you need is Bogart.
That sounds so beautiful.
All you need is Bogart. So, you know, they say it's one touch, one moment, Bogart changes the game.
No, we can't wait for the reveal now.
So all you need is Bogart. We don't know what
Bogart
it is.
has charisma.
So,
why am I blushing? I'm not blushing. Like, this is so nice.
yeah, man. And something incredible on the second post today is that they said before you speak, the scent says everything. That's Bogart. So this thing is launching on Valentine's Day, so it's something that we really need to look forward to. So keep your eye on the socials of Bogart, man. And also, yeah, if once we get a wind of the Bogart marketing team, once they let us know what it is, we might just tell you what it is as well. Maybe on a Friday.
They're giving us a bit of hints.
Yeah.
Scent. It's on perfumes. What is it? What is it? Okay. Cologne, I mean. I wonder what's dropping.
All right, cool, man. So lots of things are in the air as well, man. We got the Chateau campaign also coming up. Yeah, man. So you can definitely head over to the Bogart Radio app under Win With Us. You might win a spa date and a 1,000 Rand voucher for Chateau Gateaux. Trust me, their cakes are out of this world. Cicely never tasted the cakes.
I know they're cakes, but I wasn't here when you guys are eating cake without me.
Yeah.
No, I ate cake without all of you.
You see? So Gatasha, my fight is with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to finish this.
I'm not ashamed. It was very nice.
Their cakes are amazing.
Yeah, man. The Valentine's cakes there, trust me, something that you definitely need as well. But anyways, okay, cool. The time is exactly 9:32. Let's see what we got on Did You Know That?
Okay, so did you know that elephants can recognize themselves in the mirror?
Okay, I did not know that.
They are smart.
I did not know that.
I knew they know you.
But I know they have an amazing
Their memory, yeah.
Yes.
They are smart. I'm not surprised.
Nah, so there's been instances where they've been observing themselves in the mirror, and unlike other animals, they would think, hey, there's another animal.
Exactly.
You know, the elephant would start checking out itself, okay, so you can see that this animal can recognize that that's me in my reflection. So that's called self-recognition.
Self-recognition system also.
Yeah, so it reminds us that intelligence comes in many forms. So I thought, let me blow your mind even further. There is the official scientific name is a Physerum polycephalum. It is a brainless, single-celled amoeba-like organism. It literally looks like a blob, like it's slime.
Okay.
But it's so intelligent, it can solve mazes, find the shortest route to the food.
Well,
like
it's just a single organism.
Single
Where
organism.
do we find it?
It looks like slime.
Do you find it in the sea or something?
Find it in nature.
Or just anywhere?
Yeah, they grow in trees and stuff sometimes. So they are so smart that scientists would put them in a maze and then put food at the end, and it would find the food, and then it would put obstacles in the way. They'd put salt in there or whatever. So now it recognizes that, hey, let's not go this way because there's salt this way.
Wow.
It's very smart, but it has no brain.
Yeah, hey?
And it's one cell.
It's just a big mystery. Life is just a big mystery, actually, hey?
Yeah.
Wow.
It is.
Because, something has got no bones, it's got no brains. It's a total different creature from you, but it knows exactly what you know. But it's just crazy how many animals are actually intelligent, hey? Like you just mentioned now, the elephant it's also it's got like incredible intelligence that we did not know. We just thought maybe it was the dolphins, but clearly.
Do you think dolphins can recognize themselves in the mirror?
I don't know. I've never done the.
I don't know.
We've never done the research. I don't know.
Like, it's possible. They're so intelligent.
Yeah, they are. You know what I mean? But it's so crazy how human beings are always compared to monkeys, like it's the next intelligent animal. But there's other animals which are actually, you know what I'm saying?
Also,
crazy.
no, elephants have a really good sense of humor, actually. They do. They're so funny. They're so hilarious. I've seen so many videos of them pranking people. They're so cute. They're so cute.
No, and with humor, you need to be smart. Can't try and be.
Yes, you need to get the punchline.
You need, No, with humor, you need to be smart.
All right, cool, man. All right, cool. Before we dive into the news for today, the time is exactly 9:35. So when we come back, we're going to be handling that. Good morning.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going.
Cheers, bro. Thanks, mama.
We already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dial out what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Numaganjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
Bona kaofela bona, like everyone who says that thing DJ Maphorisa or someone else is robbing me what.
No, my royalties
doesn't happen like that. If like you want your royalties, you mustn't go to the person you have a song with.
Yes,
you must have your own publishing deal, distribution deal, so they can fetch those things for you.
Yes.
Yeah, I would mention you must go live and be like, me, I want my royalties from DJ Maphorisa.
So do you think when Elama royalties were enough to probably even buy him a house right now as we speak, because the song was just last year?
Nah, that's why he's still young and confused.
He's still young and confused.
That's why asacabanga ukuthi as kufana nabantu like people who are watching us from far. He just needs to like be on a positive side. Are you much didn't speak with them? Police fade away, he needs to apologize so that he indlule le ndaba le. Obviously much italbona but understand abo.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's indlule because obvious dog if akayenzi lo nto leyo, I mean, we had some feelings abaya.
Yes.
Affect abantu abaya. So how am I gonna trust you if you can't even come to me so we can speak about it and close it off?
And so did you when I close it off?
I tried calling him And then he said he doesn't want to speak to me. And I was like, I'd fade it.
I wouldn't lie, Cook, man. I'm feeling like extremely motivated, especially seeing as that I saw Bentley Continental GT, something like a W12. That empowerment, man. You have to have a vision. You know, the main purpose that Bucks arranged this thing here today is to make sure that kids get inspired to say, you know what, anything is possible. You know, a black child it's possible.
Them bringing these nice cars is a motivation to us that we have to do better so that we can be better people in the future.
Because we had that thing that we wanna leave school because it's hard, but then after this cars, there's no that thing for us to we have to work hard.
Yes, you see us and it looks like it's fancy. However, before the fancy comes a lot of hard work.
You can drive an M4, you can drive a dream car, whatever it is. My dream car was to build a Golf, and I've achieved that dream. And it inspires me when my son's in the car and says, Daddy, you know what, you've done me proud. So you have to have a purpose in life, and I think that's what we need.
So nje manje ndiphila ngomculo.
Ya ngisho kanjalo ngithi ngiphila ngomculo kodwa khona futhi amanye amabhizinisi aseceleni engiwenzayo.
Okay, into efana ukuthenga unsango
ngikwazi ukuphila. Ngikwazi ukuphila.
Ebone ingoma yakhe kuhlanganiswa abanye abantu ngayo kuthiwa akuthengwa amathikithi na umcimbi ukhonto ulihla kekho kuyipost.
Ukujwayelekile kakhulu kuyenzeka nje. Ngeke ngibone nabanye sebenza ama videos sibona ayibo kudlalwa ingoma yakho la kanti ukhona kanti ukhona ngithi haya ngekho mina ngazi wakwazi ukuthi kunomcimbi. Uyaphusha futhi ngiyanxusa nje nabantu ukuthi beqhubeke impela belekelele.
Abaculi abaningi bashama amamiliyoni bathenga imoto. Vele kalihle ipakile nawo la ngaphandle. Nanti imiliyoni salibona la uhamba noma gumeto uthi umenyisa umtsholo.
Hayi monta ngayithenga.
Waganwa ngayo imali.
Ngaganwa ngisakhombila ngagana.
Here is a free platform, a Pan-African platform.
Yeah.
It gives you education. You network with these people. You do the links. We introduce you to funding opportunities. We introduce you to the organizations that you can't reach by yourself. The young people, I don't know, for some reason, if it's not a party or a DJ involved in a live performance, they don't want to come. You know why masterclasses and workshops are very important? Because of the information. It's the attitudes of the individual, my brother. Because you did not get help at that one, at the first one or the second one. I put it all on you because you didn't ask the right questions. At the master classes, they don't ask questions. Let me make an example. Ron's house has been repossessed. I'm not saying I'm a billionaire, I'm a millionaire, but there are ways that we can open doors for you, for you to make money. And there's no small money in this world. Every masterclass is a free educational empowerment platform, you know. It's designed for African creatives, entrepreneurs, and professionals in the arts and the media space. But what sets us apart is the holistic and practical approach. In delivering the real world knowledge with industry leaders, which you can touch and ask questions, network with, because everybody who's going to be there, we've asked them to say, block out your day. The youth want to talk to you. The youth are eager to come and suck knowledge from you. You know, that's why even this year we've shortened the panel, and the Q&A time and the networking time is a bit longer.
In about 30 years time to 40 years time, I think everything is going to be robotic, because even
it's the
now
fact
with
that in 30 to 40
movies,
years we're actually still going to be alive.
Exactly. That's my biggest concern.
What do you mean I'm going to be alive for so much longer? Have you heard how AI can actually sound like a person?
Now you're gonna get someone saying, "Hey, Connie Ferguson scammed me of this and this." I'm like, Marachomi can.
Minutes past 9 o'clock. This is the Bogart Morning Show. The name's Ronnie J. Drez, extraordinary DJ, man. Please do go ahead and get those shades in the Bogart Man shop, man. Those shades are amazing. Trust me, I've seen them. I've felt them. I've touched them. I've worn them. And they're just incredible. Very much incredible. All right, cool. Just gonna let you know, the topic of the day is like, why does a female breadwinner make people feel uncomfortable? That's the story that we got. So download the Bogart Radio app, and let's have your thoughts. Let me have your thoughts on that. But in the meantime, let's see what's in the news.
In the news, we have the Epstein Files. So former U.S. President Bill Clinton and former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton are calling for their testimony related to convicted sex trafficker Jeffrey Epstein to be held publicly rather than behind closed doors. So both.
Why do they want that?
Huh?
Why do they want that?
Because they want everybody to know.
Okay.
They want everyone to know what has been happening. So the couple was ordered to give closed-door depositions before the Republican-led House Oversight Committee. However, they argue that secrecy allows the process to be politicized rather than transparent. So while Bill Clinton's name appears in recently released Epstein-related documents, no evidence has emerged implicating Clinton in criminal activity.
Yeah, that's the thing, man, with this Epstein Files. Like, you know, there's a couple of people that, you know, their names are just mentioned there, but that doesn't mean that like they were doing anything. Maybe they were on the island, but somebody argued with me like, look, bro, if you've been on the island, like they've been on the island, but they're saying you're doing one thing there. But I mean, there is people like Jay-Z and them, they say they're in the Epstein Files, but they're alleged. They're not really, like, the files don't say this. They probably say, no, I saw this person there. But the fact that you're there, but you could have been there just for the view. And
do you know what my thing
for
is? Do you know what my thing is? You can never be there for just the views. I disagree with that.
See, that's the thing. And it's alleged, so there's nothing that they can do.
My other thing is that
unlike some people there, they clearly, you know, it's clear.
My thing is, right, usually when such things are when such things go out to the public, and when such things are released to the public, there's usually much more than that has been happening. Like, they usually give out like the tip of the iceberg.
Okay.
Those are my thoughts. Like, if we think that what has been released so far is horrifying, then
okay, clearly there's been things that are horrifying, and we know the people that are there, and then those files are like right there, they're exposing those people. And then there's also other people like, look, we saw you. Maybe Jay-Z was there trying to negotiate, like shut down the island.
No.
Like there's people like, what's his name? The guy in the wheelchair, the scientist in the wheelchair.
Yes, I forgot his name, but yeah.
Like, what's he gonna do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Probably when they just, I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm not defending him or anything like that. I'm just saying, maybe. You know, but obviously then there's other people who actually got evidence to say.
I feel like it's giving those Diddy parties, right? Like in the
yes,
industry,
no,
everyone kind of knew what happens at a Diddy party, and to a point where someone would say, I just don't remember who it was, where they're saying that at midnight the devil arrives, you know. So I feel like
that's a Diddy party.
That's a Diddy party. Like at midnight the devil arrives, so leave early if you don't want to be. You understand? But I feel like it's just one of those things where I don't want to say it's an industry secret. It's like an industry open secret. It's like we know what's happening there, but we can't even really dive deep into this thing because there's too much speculation. There's too much hearsay. There's too much. This is true. This is not. But I think more than anything, what really is upsetting and absolutely sad is these are children. 100%. I think more than anything for me, I just have to.
That's the upsetting part about it.
I just literally have to be like, it is so crazy and so difficult probably being a parent. And I think I see the providing part where you are providing for your children, making sure that they're good, but I think nothing keeps you more awake at night than making sure that your kids actually protected. And I think for me, this whole thing kind of just exposed that as humanity we need to do so much better for the next generation, because these are kids
100%.
that are, you know, as you're reading everything that's so traumatic and horrible that I will not mention, that these are literally minors. So imagine as an adult you experience that, how traumatic it is, and now this is a minor, you know. So I feel like more than anything we really need to protect the young ones. We really need, I don't know if it's more present parenting, I don't know if it's more parents mustn't be too, I don't know what it is, and I don't know what happens, because the elites move a different way. The elites really, really move a different way. But because guys, when you really read into this, there's literally even a private, high school where these kids from money, silver spoon children also end up going to the island. And you would think that someone, alleged, you would think that someone of that nature or money, you protected, you okay. How are you then going to an island like that? You understand? So I can't really dive deep into it. I feel like this is such a can of worms. And the worms are going to keep on coming out and coming out. It's so insane. But more than anything, kids just deserve the crazy amount of protection in this world.
They do, man.
They really deserve that.
Really
It's like we're failing them. At this point, that's what's happening. Like they dismally being failed, and all over, and not just with the files, but just all over in general. You look at the pregnancy rates of minors in the country, in South Africa. You just look at so many things, and you're like, we need to do better for the next generation and for the children.
Yeah, but I guess we're learning, man. I mean, especially things like the Epstein Islands and everything else. So obviously we're learning, in how to better protect the children in the future. I would be sad if we fail to do so.
We're already failing. And I hope we can change, because we are already failing. The fact that there's just too much. There's a lot going on when you read those files. It's like pimping, it's human trafficking. It's just a lot.
My gut feeling is telling me that there's worse than that.
People keep saying that.
There's worse. There's worse.
So I think we gotta wait for the other 3 million files that haven't been released to pop out. And then maybe before that we have a Cat Williams come back on a podcast or something like that. We don't know.
And tell us that everything is about to come out. Everything of the truth is about to be out.
And they expect this. You know what I mean?
That's really, it's really crazy. I don't even know how to process it. When you read something and you actually don't know how to process it, you're like, this is mind-boggling, this is shocking, this is sad, this is heartbreaking. What on earth is going on?
Yeah, man. And then let's move on to what's up with Trump. Trump slams the Super Bowl halftime. You want to give us a lowdown on that?
So, I don't know if you guys got a chance to watch the Super Bowl, but US President Donald Trump has criticized the Super Bowl halftime performance headlined by global superstar Bad Bunny, calling it absolutely terrible. So the show celebrated Latino heritage, featured performances in Spanish, and included appearances by Lady Gaga and Ricky Martin. Bad Bunny ended his performance by shouting out all several South American countries. It was not only South American countries, North American countries as well.
That's why Donald Trump says it's terrible.
It's terrible, 100%.
I mean, the guy was building the wall, man.
He was trying to deport Bad Bunny at some point, and the public reminded him that you are the president of Bad Bunny because he's Puerto Rican, and Puerto Rican is part of your country.
Oh my God.
So Bad Bunny obviously didn't like that. So when he performed at the Super Bowl, the fact that he performed there at all is the problem. And then he rubbed it in, making it worse by naming all the countries. He was informing Donald Trump, by the way, exactly, these countries are also, and then also the language thing. He was rubbing it in his face to say that we are part of your country.
Whether you like it or not.
Whether you like it or not. The Spanish, you may hate Spanish, but it's a huge part of your country.
But the performance, guys, was incredible, guys. I mean, we had Ricky Martin there, we had Lady Gaga. I mean, come on, man. What else can you want, man?
It was amazing.
It was nice.
It was amazing.
I obviously was excited about the hip hop for the past 2 years that we had, but obviously it's a bit of let's just shift a little bit and represent all the cultures, which is why when Jay-Z went in and said, look, we need to represent all the cultures, and that's exactly what they're doing, which is good, which is good. Step up from what we had before. Look at us looking like we live in America. I don't even watch football, guys. I got a question that Roberto, he's here, he's gonna answer. What is bigger, the Super Bowl or the AFCON? That's what we need to know. He's gonna have to answer that one. Look at it. Roberto's shaking his head like, no. I don't know. Maybe he's gonna have to answer when he comes back, man. This is the Bogart Morning Show. Good morning.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going,
Thanks, mama.
We already moving, flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dollar what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Noma kanjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
Bona kaufela bona, like everyone who says that thing DJ Maphorisa or someone else is robbing me what.
No, my royalties
doesn't happen like that. If like you want your royalties, you mustn't go to the person you have a song with.
Yes,
you must have your own publishing deal,
distribution
deal, so they can fetch those things for you.
Yes,
yeah. I would mention you must go live and be like, me, I want my royalties from DJ Maphorisa.
So do you think when Alama royalties were enough to probably even buy him a house right now as we speak, because the song was just last year?
Nah, that's why he's still young and confused.
He's still young and confused.
That's why asacabanga ukuthi as kufana nabantu like people who are watching us from far. He just needs to like be on a positive side. Are you much didn't speak with them? Police fade away, he needs to apologize so that he indlule le ndaba le. Obviously much italubona but understand abo.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's indlule because obvious dog if akayenzi lo nto leyo, I mean, we had some feelings abaya.
Yes.
Affect abantu abaya. So how am I gonna trust you if you can't even come to me so we can speak about it and close it off?
And so did you when I close it off?
I tried calling him and then he said it doesn't want to speak to me. And I was like, I'd fade it.
I wouldn't lie, man. I'm feeling like extremely motivated, especially seeing as that I saw Bentley Continental GT, something like a W12. That empowerment, man.
You have to have a vision. You know, the main purpose that Bucks arranged this thing here today is to make sure that kids get inspired to say, you know what, anything is possible. You know, a black child is possible.
Them bringing these nice cars is a motivation to us that we have to do better so that we can be better people in the future.
Because we had that thing that we wanna leave school because it's hard, but then after this cars, there's no that thing for us to we have to work hard.
Yes, you see us and it looks like it's fancy. However, before the fancy comes a lot of hard work.
You can drive an M4, you can drive your dream car, whatever it is. My dream car was to build a Golf, and I've achieved that dream. And it inspires me when my son is in the car and says, Daddy, you know what, you've done me proud. So you have to have a purpose in life, and I think that's what we need.
So nje amanye ndiphila ngumculo. Ya ngisho kanjalo ngithi ngiphila ngumculo kodwa khona futhi amanye amabhizinisi aseceleni engiwenzayo.
Okay, into efana ukuthenga unsango
ngikwazi ukuphila. Ngikwazi ukuphila.
Ebone ingoma yakhe kuhlanganiswa abanye abantu ngayo kuthiwa akuthengwa amathikithi nawo umcimbi ukhonto ulihla akekho kuyipost.
Ukujwayelekile kakhulu kuyenzeka nje. Ngeke ngibone nabanye sebenza ama videos sibona ayibo kudlalwa ingoma yakho la kanti ukhona ngithi haya ngekho mina ngazi wakwazi ukuthi kunomcimbi. Uyaphusha futhi ngiyanxusa nje nabantu ukuthi beqhubeke impela belekelele.
Abaculi abaningi bashama amamiliyoni bathenga imoto. Vele kalihle ipakile nawo la ngaphandle. Nanti imiliyoni salibona la uhamba noma gumeto uthi umenyisa umtsholo.
Hayi monta ngayithenga.
Waganwa ngayo imali.
Ngaganwa ngisakhombila ngaganwa.
Here is a free platform, a Pan-African platform.
Yeah.
It gives you education. You network with these people. You do the links. We introduce you to funding opportunities. We introduce you to the organizations that you can't reach by yourself. The young people, I don't know, for some reason, if it's not a party or a DJ involved in a live performance, they don't want to come. You know why masterclasses and workshops are very important? Because of the information. It's the attitudes of the individual, my brother. Because you did not get help at that one, at the first one or the second one. I put it all on you because you didn't ask the right questions. At the masterclasses, they don't ask questions. Let me make an example. Ron's house has been repossessed. I'm not saying I'm a billionaire, I'm a millionaire, but there are ways that we can open doors for you, for you to make money. And there's no small money in this world. Every masterclass is a free educational empowerment platform, you know. It's designed for African creatives, entrepreneurs, and professionals in the arts and the media space. But what sets us apart is the holistic and practical approach. In delivering the real world knowledge with industry leaders, which you can touch and ask questions, network with, because everybody who's going to be there, we've asked them to say, block out your day. The youth want to talk to you. The youth are eager to come and suck knowledge from you. You know, that's why even this year that we've shortened the panel, and the Q&A time and the networking time is a bit longer.
In about 30 years time to 40 years time, I think everything is going to be robotic, because even
it's the
now
fact
with
that in
movies,
30 to 40 years we're actually still going to be alive.
Exactly. That's my biggest concern.
What do you mean I'm going to be alive for so much longer? Have you heard how AI can actually sound like a person?
Now you're going to get someone saying, hey, Connie Ferguson scammed me of this and this. I'm like, Marachomi, can the whole Connie Ferguson come to you and be like,
I need 50 rand.
I need 50 rand. Maybe it's because it's never happened to
but
me.
But my question is that of all the people Connie Ferguson could have reached out to, she reached out to you.
To me.
Her son, her daughter, her siblings.
A whole Zandile from Alex.
Her
Connie
friends.
Ferguson is reaching out to a whole Zandile.
She has friends.
In the industry.
She has a banker.
Exactly.
She has people who she can reach out to, but not Tyrone, Utula, Moklex, Dopu.
Your success is not dependent on how fast you run, but on how prepared you are. As a matter of fact, the quality of your delivery is dependent upon your preparation. We have people that wants to be present in the stage of life, but they are absent in the classroom of preparation. It is very disturbing to see how people rush into things that they did not spend time preparing for. So we see the gift and the man. So the gift opens the door for the man to sit to dine with kings. But once the door is open for you to sit and dine with kings, once you are in the room, the gift will not tell you how to behave.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going,
Thanks, Mama.
We already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dollar what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Numaganjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
Ngathanda nje ihubo malivunywa izinsizwa zasolundi makushone umuntu ngathatha lelo hubo lelo ngalibuka ukuthi lengaba lihle ukuthi lingagcini ukucula emncabeni noma ekujabuleni.
Lengoma iyatrenda kakhulu, iyatrenda namanje. Waqhamuka abanye bathi ingoma kaSibanibani le njengoba usho wena uthi ihubo lasemakhaya. Shothi nami lengoma ngisengayicula ngicula ngendlela yami nangelinye ilanga.
Ungayicula ngendlela yakho noJumbe ngafike icule noNkosi yamagcokama ngafike eyithathe ngendlela kajwayele kwenza ngakhona eyisebenze ingoma nje khona emphakathini ngoba umfowethu alikho inxela kulaba khona between mina naye indlela ke abezwa ngayo abantu abantu enye into basebebhebhezelela for ukuqhatha ingoma leyana eyami uma uthi khona pho kwayizwa khona kwenye indawo yayi-track bani kwenye indawo lapha kumele utrack number 2 ingoma yami leyo hamba uyidlala nje ngoba ngiyimisele mhlawumbe ngaphela 2 months isifikile o 700,000 ngoba ngizikwathenga ama views ngizolinda bona abantu la ukuthi bengisupport ngeqiniso
bikini season yeah look for it on Instagram.
We're about to see some flames this summer, man. Yeah, but some people mustn't overexpose things that should not be overexposed.
You don't just wake up, dress up, and just walk out.
Yeah. But do you look in a mirror and say, this one just doesn't look right?
Yeah, you'll know.
Let me change the shirt because this one is not working.
You'll know.
Let me change these pants because it's not working.
You'll know, trust me.
And then if somebody around the house sees that, no, but what your outfit...
Lemons. This is the Bogart Morning Show. I trust that you're having a fantastic morning, man. The name is Ronnie J. Dress. We do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Exciting times, man. All right. We didn't mention the topic of the day today. Cicely, you won't mind repeating it?
Yes. Why does a female breadwinner make people uncomfortable? Yeah, no, this one is going to be... We're going to unpack on this one. We're definitely going to unpack on this one because this conversation is due to a very viral video that was sparked by Siti Magoti or Anika.
Okay.
And it was just regarding a video where she was just explaining that I'm a breadwinner. And for me...
So wait, this lady was just
she's in a reality show. She's a TikToker. I love her, by the way. Her content is beautiful, you know. And she was practically just speaking about... So this is how I'm understanding it, and I stand to be corrected. I believe that she was expressing that at the current moment, she's the one that is working. Not that overall, you know, I'm the one handling it from the beginning. I'm doing A, B's, you know, till Z. I think she was just expressing that currently I am the breadwinner. And I feel like we kind of need to understand that it does happen, that at the time... Yeah?
I'm saying, why were people wilding out, though? If she was saying that, I mean, she is.
You know why? I feel like once you just open up your relationship to the public.
Yeah, that's number one right
but
there.
But doesn't matter that, like, you just have to be ready. Doesn't matter what you... I don't want to say it doesn't matter what you really say, but there will be a lot of opinions because you've opened. And remember, I think another thing that is speculating... not even speculating, but what is happening is that she's practically saying that, guys, I'm owning up to it. You know, this is my reality, and it's the reality of so many women. But the problem is that most women want to hide it. They want to act you know, oh, I didn't pay for the vacation, he did. Or I didn't pay my own lobola, he did. You know, or I'm not the one buying the bread and electricity, he is. Right? So she was practically owning up to the fact that, guys, the breadwinner and I am doing it, and I think, like I say, do correct me, because she did say that it's what's happening at the moment. It's not like
100%.
It's a matter of like this is their dynamic, right?
100%. That man is educated, first and foremost, and I think that as women, man, we don't like each other, hey, because she was saying it from a perspective of I am currently the one who's making ends meet.
And it happens.
And it happens.
It happens so much, and people are not ready for that conversation.
There are so many women who are paying bonds, who are paying...
They've got the highest number of paying bonds. They've got the highest number of purchasing houses.
And from our grandparents, guys, you understand what I'm saying? Like my grandmother had to be a breadwinner because my grandfather passed on, and she had about 13 kids.
100%.
So you can only imagine, well, the economy wasn't as bad, obviously, but she worked her ass off, you understand? And so many women where even if they're not widowed, but because of just a change in times, you know. So and I think that's the beautiful thing of having a partner is that you get to carry each other. When 100%. I'm down, you pick me up, and when you're down, I also show up for you.
100%.
Okay, you know what? Just get a few comments on that one, on the post, if you just want to read them out. But while you're getting the comments, I just want to say, look, man, it's 2026. You know, a lot of people feel some type of way about things, but 2026, you got to change. You know, things are changing, and a lot of people are not really comfortable with change, you know, especially with culture wise, man. And like, you know, they get uncomfortable because, you know, they feel like you're overstepping the tradition of things, and you're trying to destroy that tradition and the culture. That's just one of the points. So a lot of people obviously come at you like that, especially when you guys mentioned the lobola part. You know what I mean? Like, why don't you pay your own lobola? That is just being disrespectful to a lot of people.
You know
what I'm saying?
It happens.
So yeah, it kind of triggers a lot of things. You know what I mean? So you can't do that because that's the way things were done. And now if you are trying to come up and you say like, look, I'm the breadwinner, I'm like, yeah, why don't you just pay the lobola? Then somebody will come and say, look, she can't do that because now you are just disrespecting what our ancestors created.
No, not that she's paying lobola for you.
No. I'm just saying, like, in a figurative way. People look at it that way.
Oh,
you know?
No, I hear you.
And that's just culture. That's just one of the things I think where people get triggered. Like I said, let's just read some of the comments. Let's just hear what other people, are saying about it, and why people being triggered by this,
Yeah. You know what I think? I think it's been happening for a long time.
Guys, it's
like
new.
For a really, really long time. Forever. Yeah. So I think the reason why people are backlashing is mainly because it's not something that has been spoken about openly.
Exactly.
Do you get what I'm saying?
No,
so
I completely
I mean, it's 2026, man. We ain't even gotta speak about it. It is what it is. It's something that's there.
But I guess it comes with.
It should be like, okay, you can buy the car, a woman can buy the thing. Yes, you know what I mean? It shouldn't be a top. Personally, I feel like it shouldn't be a discussion because it's something that should be normal.
And just to help you on that one as well, what's happening is that this is a reality show. And with reality shows, you are going to reveal things, whether you like it or not. Sometimes it's things that you didn't even intend to reveal. I mean, I come from a reality show experience where sometimes there are things that you didn't even intend to put out there. But at that moment, as you're shooting, you're talking, you're going to say things. And sometimes you don't even know what they might put in or put out or cut or edits. We can't even really dive deep into that. So I feel like at the end of the day, as a content creator or someone who is, putting your life out there, even be on social media, you sometimes later then do feel like maybe I shouldn't have said that, because now it's just obviously gaining all this attention, But I just do feel like
What reality show was this?
I mean, when you do go on the socials, people are just practically I can't even quote what's being said, but it's just weird things are being said.
But you're right about the reality show. I was on a set of a reality show, a certain one.
Yeah, reality shows are something else.
Yeah, man, it was kind of weird, man. Like, they set up this whole event, and it was like a fake event, but it was real. You know what I'm saying? But now what I saw when it was time to shoot the cameras and the superstars arrived, it was like, whoa, okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of like real, you know what I mean? So I guess things can come out.
Oh, things do come out. Things that you don't even intend, for them to come out. I mean, look at the way even with some YouTubers, some of the things that they really expose and they're so vulnerable on camera. It's not for everyone. So I feel like this was just one of a vulnerable moment where she was like, listen guys, this is my reality, and she explained that this is my reality, and I like the fact that she says my reality currently. So I feel like, you know what, babambisene, and that's how I see it, is that's 100%. The thing about having a partner. When you have a partner, you understand, and not all dynamics will work out for everyone. Each and every relationship has its unique dynamic.
So it brings up to the question, can love survive when gender roles are flipped?
We are trying. That's all I'll say. I don't think it's a matter of can it survive or can it not. I think it will. For some people, it's able to work out, and for others, it might not work out. And I think we're a generation that is trying reasons. For a lot of different reasons, of course.
I think it comes down to a level of expectations. So sometimes relationships come or are built on expectations. The expectations where prerequisites are common. For instance, I can't be your wife, or I can't wash your dishes if I'm not your wife, for instance. Those prerequisites are what deteriorates certain relationships. We come into conversation of a breadwinner. Naturally, a man is expected to be a breadwinner, but if you're not a breadwinner, already you've lost some masculine points. Already, you're not being disregarded. Already, you're being disregarded in your relationship because you can't do what a man's main role in a relationship is. But now, if I can't provide, if I can't win the bread, that means you're not going to wash the dishes. Is that what we're saying, tick for tack? So I do think a lot of this all boils down to expectations. When you go into a relationship, you expect the man to be the breadwinner. But now, when he loses his job, what must happen? Are you not going to wash the dishes because I'm not bringing the bread home anymore? Are you not going to cook for me because I'm not bringing the bread home anymore?
Okay, now that's gonna be weird.
What happens now when I start bringing the bread home? When I start bringing the bread home, and I'm not married to you, are you still gonna wash the dishes? Because you said I'm not you're not providing. You're not a breadwinner.
Yeah, man.
So there's certain prerequisites that I feel like are double standards. They'll suit the one species and will not suit the other species. And then when it's beneficial to other species, the other species does not benefit from it at all. It's very much double standard, and it does not suit anyone else in a modern relationship in this day and age. I think, like you've mentioned right now, the culture aspects once again.
The culture aspect is the number one.
I think it's what you call it, the sword that has a double-edged sword. That's what I think. That's the other issue with culture. The culture comes with double-edged sword situation where you must now think, okay, culturally I'm required to abide, I'm required to provide, I'm required to nurture. But now if you put culture outside and you put modernization into it, everything culturally goes out the window. Now I must consider, okay, I'm a woman, I have to go to work on a daily basis. If I come back after these hours, am I still supposed to cook for you? Here we are, we're both doing jobs that require us to be out throughout the whole time. When we come out at night, who's expected to cook right now? Who's expected to provide the food? Who's expected to look after the kids? So I think culture and globalization are butting heads at the moment, and it's that double-edged sword that we're dealing with right now, where as Africans we think, okay, so culturally this is what's required for me, but in a modern world I can't live with culture at the same time under the same household.
Can't,
because I'm the one that's winning the bread, I'm the one that's doing so and so. Now what is your contribution? Culturally you've paid for lobola, but you're not providing for me.
Yeah, you see, that's where it's gonna be like now. But I paid the lobola, but the dishes ain't done. There's no food on the table.
I still feel like social media is not a real place. 100%. It's obviously not a real place.
La La
Not even
Land.
I feel it. It's La La Land. Because so many people come
guys.
from. Okay,
wait, guys.
That's not a real place. Don't try to defend it.
It's not a real place, but it's raising concerns here.
No.
And we are here right now. Besides the social media, we are here right now and we're discussing it.
No, you're not getting my point. You didn't let me finish. You just said wait. Thank you. So what I'm saying is, when I'm saying social media is not a real place, is that so many people are fighting and blabbing, but when we look at the realities, look at the couples that you are friends with, look at your cousins, your brothers, anyone that you're friends with. I have seen these dynamic live and they've worked out.
100%.
I'm not saying that I know what's happening in the bedroom and I don't know the arguments, but I've seen these dynamic work out and I've seen, it's like the way people are like, oh, I'm not gonna stepfather, but we have so many stepfathers that are doing so well. So when I'm saying social media is not a real place, I'm coming from the fact that there's just too much delulu and la. But when you sit down and you actually look at the couples that are surrounding you, from your uncles, your aunts, your friends, you see that they are making these dynamic work. Someone is a stepfather and many stepfathers, and someone is saying, listen, and it's working. And my wife is earning 3 times my salary, and I'm okay, and I don't feel insecure in my masculinity as a man, and it's working. So that's what I'm coming from when I'm saying social media is such a La La Land. People are just tweeting whatever, and it's not always the reality.
What you're saying right now is clear. I think the issue with that is that everyone forms or has some form of an opinion on social media. Of course. Whichever side of the wagon you want to fit on, you choose which opinion you want to abide by. But it does not mean that opinion is set in stone. It does not mean that opinion is life. Because if I need an opinion on who's the best football team in the world, I'll just go on social media and I'll hear people's opinions, and then I'll be able to chip in my opinion and say so and so. Yeah. Similar would come in with relationships. If somebody says no, it's a deadbeat dad, or no, it's the best dad I've ever had in my life, those dynamics, those opinions are coming from different positions. Like Sikle said, we've never been in the bedroom. We don't know what the pillow talks about. We don't know what the arguments are about. We don't even know what to have for supper. So for anyone to come out and to interject and say no, and so we receive it as an opinion and not an opinion of fact.
Man, it's 2026, like I said before, man. But hey, man, if I have a wife and she's earning more than me, she gets a tender and I'm upset about it, I don't know what's wrong with you, but we're gonna eat that money. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna be happy.
I agree with you, and I think
no.
I think what I like, and this is what I like to say to my friends. I like to say it's important as a person to have a sense of conviction. When I say a sense of conviction, is that if I, as a woman, I'm earning 4 times, 6 times your salary, and you know what, I'm the breadwinner. As a man, I feel like when you have a sense of conviction, I will see the effort. I will see you trying. But if you are chilling on the couch and you are just constantly watching Netflix day in, day out, will I not be frustrated? I think we also thank you. Man. So I think it's so important, of course. So as a man, when you have a sense of conviction and you have a partner that you can see is trying and is putting in the effort, even though you are earning 4 or 5 times their salary, I think you still stay and you still honor and submit to that partner, even because you can see who you're with, and you can see how much they are trying. And they have a sense of conviction. They're not just chilling there and just like being a coach potato throughout. You can see that this person is actually frustrated by the situation. I think I would be mad if I can see how comfortable you are about the dynamic. That's why I'll be mad. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, cool. When we come back, let's just download the Bogart Radio app. Let's have a conversation about this. Let me hear your thoughts. Can love still survive when gender roles are flipped as well, man? Yeah, but the same man who was on the couch, he paid lobola, but we don't know. I'm just saying.
Oh, wow.
He might be.
Just pay one cow.
He might come from that
I
point.
don't care.
But one cow.
Mina, I don't
you
care.
You return the cows.
Just pay one cow. Like, I really don't care. I even told my dad. I'm like, I don't care.
It's the Bogart Morning Show. Good morning.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going.
Cheers, bro. Thanks, mama.
We already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dollar what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Numaganjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
Well, like everyone who says that thing, DJ Maporisa or someone else is robbing me, what. No,
my royalties
doesn't happen like that. If like you want your royalties, you mustn't go to the person you have a song with.
Yes,
you must have your own publishing deal, distribution deal, so they can fetch those things for you.
Yes,
yeah. I would mention you must go live and be like, me, I want my royalties from DJ Maporisa.
So do you think when Elama royalties level were enough to probably even buy him a house right now as we speak, because this song was just last year?
Nah, that's why he's still young and confused.
He's still young and confused.
That's why as a kabanguti, as a fanana want like people who are watching us from far. He just needs to like be on a positive side. I much didn't speak with them. But only say fade away, he needs to apologize so that he include obviously much talbona but to understand our
yes,
yeah, so that's include because obvious talk if I yenzi lonto leyo, I mean, we had some feelings apart.
Yes.
So how am I gonna trust you if you can't even come to me so we can speak about it and close it off?
And so did you when I close it off?
I tried calling him and then he said he doesn't want to speak to me. And I was like, I'd fade it.
I wouldn't lie, man. I'm feeling like extremely motivated, or especially seeing as that I saw Bentley Continental GT, something like a W12. That empowerment, man. You have to have a vision. You know, the main purpose that Bucks arranged this thing here today is to make sure that kids get inspired to say, you know what, anything is possible. You know, black child is possible.
Them bringing these nice cars is a motivation to us that we have to do better so that we can be better people in the future.
Because we had that thing that we wanna leave school because it's hard, but then after this cars, there's no that thing for us to. We have to work hard.
Yes, you see us and it looks like it's fancy. However, before the fancy comes a lot of hard work.
You can drive an M4, you can drive a dream car, whatever it is. My dream car was to build a Golf, and I've achieved that.
This is the Bogart Morning Show. Trust that you're having a fantastic Wednesday. 21 minutes past the hour of 10 o'clock, man. We're talking about gender roles and, why does it make people feel uncomfortable if the female is the breadwinner in their relationship? And it's just one of the topics that we've been discussing here, man. Yeah. And yeah, man, personally, if it's about washing the dishes and stuff. Look, man, I've been washing the dishes since they told me to wash the dishes anyway. So, you know, I don't see anything wrong with that. But, you know, some man would probably feel like, look,
because you're a decent man.
Because, you know, like, but I'm like, it's just the dishes. But that's just the way I see things.
Yes.
Doesn't mean that's the way Rob sees things or another guy sees things. Because sometimes, you know, it's culturally the women's supposed to do that.
But guys, also the term breadwinner, we need to turn it correctly. You know, you don't go into a relationship and you say the female is the breadwinner. It only happens.
And why does it fall on the guy?
It's based on circumstance. Naturally, as a guy, your main purpose is to provide, and provision is also winning the bread, getting the job, and bringing the money, putting food on the table. But like I was saying, I don't think this whole breadwinner narrative is something that we choose for men to leave the role up for women. It happens. It's a circumstantial thing. It happens. I might lose my job. I might get injured. Something might happen at my place of work. I don't naturally get into a relationship. Say, okay, sharp. Now I'll wash the dishes. Or now you do this. Go in the bed.
Now I'm a stay-at-home dad.
It's not a natural. It's literally not a natural thing. It happens. Like I've said, it's a circumstantial thing. So we shouldn't make it like it's an accepted thing in society. It just happens. Like right now, retrenchment happens. I mean, we're sitting with the 45% unemployment rate in South Africa. So you can't always expect somebody to put bread on the table. It's not as if I sit there with all the pride I have as a man and want you to bring food on the table every single day. It's not a choice I've making. It's a choice the society has made. It's a choice the economy has made for me. It's not a choice I sat down at home and decided, hey, vandaag zie ik eens go and get the bread today. It's not a choice.
And that's the conviction I'm talking about. And funny how majority do have the conviction and then others don't. You hear where I'm coming from? And because what you're talking about is the conviction topic that I said before or prior, that I feel that men have a sense of conviction. You have a sense of pride. You understand? Every man does, you know. And it is a bit awkward or weird when you do come across then a partner who really doesn't, like who's completely just okay with saying, no, listen, my woman is the breadwinner. So I like what you said, because it really is about that time. And you know, relationships go through so much, guys. It's the month of love, and relationships go through a lot.
But now the conversation that we're having, it becomes through on the other guy who doesn't see it like that. You see, and that's where it comes out. So like, why does he not see it like that? Is he right? Is he wrong?
He doesn't love you.
To add on to that, so if you're getting into a relationship and you know your guy has no work, I mean, it's also not you as a woman. You cannot expect the guy to start providing. You literally went into a relationship where you know Chief does not have doesn't have span. And at some point, 6 months down the line in a relationship, you can't now be like, hey, Chief, I'm tired of paying for these dates. You must now start contributing. But you knew that I didn't have work when you came in, and you decided to accept the dynamics that I was in with regards to not being able to provide. You took the onus on yourself and say, okay, Sharp, I will love you for who you are as a person, not for who you can provide. What I can provide is now zero at the moment. Don't come down 6 months down the line and say, hey, I see my friends and are going out on a lunch date, the husband did this, but you know that my situation does not allow me to be like your friend's husband. So don't put me in that situation. Either you ship in or you ship out. Quite simple. If you're going to go into a relationship and you know the guy cannot provide, why are you going to go into a relationship and then stop complaining and say you're not bringing bread?
Exactly.
But you know I can't bring bread.
Yeah. No, you're raising a very valid point, and I think certain things you do bring upon yourself. And it sounds so crazy, and this goes for both genders. I feel like if you as a person are struggling with certain things, especially when it comes to provision, it is okay to not be in a relationship. And there's a time in my life where I felt like I needed to get so many of my things together, and I didn't feel like it made sense for me to be in a relationship, even though I knew that, listen, it's not even you the breadwinner, I'm the breadwinner. But it's because sometimes things can get so frustrating in life, you know, even financially. The weight of financial frustration can be there. And then you're like, you know what, I only want to be able to shop for myself, and I do not want to be a burden to you. Because you're also still building your life. You understand what I'm saying? So I feel like it goes both ways. You know, if you are a woman as well and you are, you know, pivoting and pushing your career and doing something for yourself, or currently you're not working or you're trying to do something, that sense of conviction, you're going to feel it. But with us, I don't think it becomes the pressure. The pressure is there, but it's definitely more for the man.
No, it's definitely
you're
more
just sitting
for
at
the
home
man.
now. Your girl comes, you're sitting there, you're a stay-at-home dad or a stay-at-home boyfriend.
Yeah,
stay-at-home boyfriends.
Imagine you're sitting there. And
I love it for them.
Here comes your significant other with groceries, but you don't know where the money comes from. But you're at home, you comfortably eating the groceries, knowing very well or unknowingly that money has been contributed by another man. And here you are, you're licking your fingers.
I think that's the number one. I think that's the number one thing that goes into men's head.
Yeah.
Because when they see it coming, they'll be like, there's a guy here.
As a man, I'll tell myself, like, listen, actually,
there's a guy.
I can rather eat my bread and butter every day. You can take this food that you came with and go.
But guys, she's working. You can't prove that it came from another source. What if she's actually working?
The wolves are too many out there. The wolves are too many out there, man.
Or the Woolworths bags are too much
if
now.
You come back to Woolworths bags, to store bags. I know. You didn't buy these things.
And that is, I'm laughing so hard now because these things happen.
It happens. And
it
happens.
happens.
As a man, you sit there and you think, okay,
it's very easy for another man.
I don't have work. I'm sitting here I'm dealing with unemployment already. Mentally, I'm being defeated. Psychologically, I'm out the game already. But now here's another man that's providing for you by providing for me. How am I supposed to feel as a man?
Guys, you don't understand. It's very easy for a man to buy you that whole Woolworths just to pay for your whole cart in Woolworths. Because it's very easy, and then that man and that man, because I know it, he knows it, and so it messes with your mind.
No, I like what she's saying. You see, you have a good head on your shoulders because you need to look at these things. All of a sudden, you're rocking up. You have this new weave. You have nails. You look good. You're full tank. Your car is a full tank. There's a man
out there who doesn't even mind paying that.
Of course,
because we know men don't mind paying.
Introducing me, baby, meet Mang Mang. I'm shaking your hand. That's how I ate your food yesterday.
Yeah. Maybe you need to show us the bank statement every month.
Man,
show me the bank statement every month, and this is what was deducted, and I can see, it went to Woolies. Okay.
You don't shop at Woolies.
Listen, I feel like everyone deserves love, right? And I'm not advocating for, you don't have money at all, you have nothing, stay single. No, I think in Africa we have seen that everyone can get love, no matter how down and out you are. Listen, you can get love, and you can find the right partner for you that will be with you in whatever situation you're in. But I think for me, I am still a bit on an advocate of saying that it is okay to take a bit of a back seat to try to get your things together. You know,
exactly.
Before it is, because with women, all women are expensive, and all women want money. You just need to choose your tax bracket, and that is the reality.
Hey, man.
That is the reality. I don't think there's
it's no longer about love. No, it's about
it is about love. But I'm just saying that it is. It will always be about love.
But it will be. That factor also contributes. You gotta choose your tax bracket. I mean, you can't just be out here.
You have to choose. You need to know. It's okay. This is. Exactly.
Yeah, not paying your tax. But no, man, you can't be doing that. But you also need to grade. You know what I'm saying? But it's very important that you need to grade. And I'm sure every mother has told their son, like, "Hey, my son, please."
And I agree with you the grading part, because we need,
because if you're gonna do this for love, it's gonna be very tough.
Very, very tough. Like, just to align what you're saying now with what CK has said, it's you need to understand where you are in life as an individual.
Yeah, as an individual,
before
you need to
decide,
realize.
I want to be in a relationship with Mang Mang. I understand. Hey, they even girls say it themselves. Before you DM me, see what I'm with. See if you're able to provide what I'm. Look at my profile first and see if you're able to provide. Understand the tax bracket you're approaching. Once you
men do that, to be honest with you,
you now know.
You guys do that all the time. I'm sorry to interject you. You guys do that all the time. Should I even say this? I feel like hey, I don't know what it's called.
Expose them.
Okay, let me expose. Let me expose. Today's an expose. No, but honestly, men do that all the time, and I call it profiling, right? I have seen that when I am in my most natural
biological
self,
profiling. It's not our fault.
I think when I'm saying natural self, I'm saying I don't have I love my lashes. I don't have my lashes. I just have my afro out, and I'm just so chilled, and I'm walking around. The amount of men that will come to me is so different as opposed to when I'm glammed up. Very different.
They know.
Very different. When I'm just relaxed, I'll get that hello. Oh, hi, sis. Hey, can I talk to you? I'll get it. But let me actually glam up. Barely.
And you know why?
Because it already is like, she's expensive.
No,
that's probably
why. That's not it.
What is it?
There's no boyfriend there. She's looking pretty for us.
We see the man who's behind that.
Exactly. I like
more than
that.
our money. So we don't want to mess with that guy.
Actually, you hit it spot on. That
I'm
is so
telling
true.
you right now.
I'm analyzing it wrong as she's expensive. You guys can see that the man that is taking care of her.
I am seeing my boss.
I get it.
Who is here? This is the woman of my boss. I'm telling you.
It's off my text bracket.
Yeah. So I would approach with respect.
Yeah,
so
no, I get it.
But I'll probably try and fish something.
Yeah.
But to find out if there's something. But okay, if there isn't, then
and that is the truth.
But when you're just looking like a para, hey.
Yeah, when you look like a para, they just approach. It's the weirdest thing ever. And then when you look so glammed, it's like, the approach is minimal.
Okay, listen, man, we're gonna park it right there. We're gonna get ahead of the sports, but we're talking about the Super Bowl earlier on, man. And there's a question that I had for you, bro. I don't even know why it's a discussion right now.
I heard that
maybe
question.
I'm wrong.
I don't even know why.
I don't even know. It was a discussion on Twitter. Like people are going AWOL on it, but the Americans, man, they live in their world, man. Like, how would you say the Super Bowl is even bigger than the AFCON? Geographically, it should just tell you.
How? Where do you come to that comparison? Like how? On which
geographically?
Do you even know who played in the Super Bowl finals? Do they even know the people that said this?
No, but nobody knows.
Worried about Bad Bunny.
It's just whatever.
That's all we saw. Bad Bunny. We don't even know who played in the Super Bowl final. You don't know.
I don't even know the finals. You don't even know one team. We name one team. There. Oh my goodness. And the other one was which is bigger, football or rugby? Like American football, by the way. But I'm just like, you know what? That's not even a question, okay? But anyways, let's hear what you got in the sports day.
Top of the morning from the sports desk. Let's take a look at our sporting headlines for this morning. This sports report is brought to you by Score Energy Drink. Just in case you missed it, I don't think you missed the Bad Bunny's performance, halftime performance, which of course, as things stand, is possibly one of the greatest Super Bowl performances to date. I stand to be corrected. Ronnie, of course, let me know in that regard. But to give you actual stats, actual results of what took place at the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl Alex 2026, of course, the winner was the Seattle Seahawks. Of course, they won the Super Bowl, defeating the New England Patriots by 29-13 in the Super Bowl 2026 at the Levy Stadium out in Santa Clara in California. Of course, this marks the Seahawks' second Super Bowl title in the franchise's history. And just to shift down as far as other sporting headlines are concerned, the T20 World Cup is currently underway, and there's some interesting results that have come in. Of course, our very own, the Proteas, are currently in action, but just to give you some insight, some of the results that came in during the course of the start of the tournament. Of course, Pakistan beat the United States of America by 32 runs in a Group A match. A strong performance from Pakistan. Of course, South Africa are currently taking on Afghanistan, and it's been quite interesting as far as that's concerned. Just to give you a live score in that match, South Africa currently sitting at 140 for 3, just after 15 overs. Of course, are still currently batting in the first innings. Esther currently progressing in the innings quite comfortably, and with a good contribution coming up from the top order. Afghanistan, of course, are elected to field first after winning the toss. Of course, towards the end of the show, just in the top of the hour, I'll give you a full insight as far as the live score is concerned for South Africa and Afghanistan. This, of course, their second game as far as the T20 match is concerned. And then some midweek fixtures as far as the EPL goes. There were some results that came in yesterday from the matches that took place last night. Chelsea locked horns against Leeds. The Chelsea side that started off quite well, but unfortunately had to share the spoils against with the Leeds outfit that is also currently fighting relegation. So this 1 point very, very, very much important or imperative for Leeds as they look to survive the drop zone. Other results that came in yesterday, of course, David Moyes' Everton side could not get the better of Bournemouth as Bournemouth came in with a 2-1 victory. Of course, pulling away from a victory that pulled them away from Everton. Very, very disappointing side also for Mr. Frank as far as his Tottenham Hotspur side is concerned. They welcome Eddie Howe's Newcastle team out at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Unfortunately, it was a 2-1 defeat for Tottenham Hotspur. The pressure is now mounting for Thomas Frank out at Tottenham Hotspur. Never mind the fact that they have a double-digit injuries list of injuries in that team. Some quality players are not part of that Tottenham Hotspur due to injuries, and it's really denting their aspirations for even a top 4, never mind a top 5 finish in the EPL, as things are starting to look very, very dim for Tottenham Hotspur. West Ham United and Manchester United share the spoils in a 1-1 draw. Very unfortunate as well. I'm not sure if you guys have seen this. There's a young man on TikTok and quite a few pages. He's growing his hair. He's got a mullet that's approaching his knees. So he said he's not going to cut his hair until Manchester United win 10 games in a row.
That's a far-fetched one.
Yesterday, he was meant to cut his hair yesterday. Had Manchester United won yesterday's game. But unfortunately, United got a draw in that encounter. So he keeps his hair for one more game. So he has to wait until for this weekend. If United win this weekend, then he gets an opportunity to cut his hair. I'll send you guys a video of this young man, and you just see he literally has a mane on his hair. He looks like a lion. Yeah, the things people do for the things people do for the football teams. But nonetheless, just give an insight as far as our general football is concerned for this evening. Also some interesting midweek fixtures as far as our EPL is concerned for this evening. Aston Villa will lock horns against Brighton. Crystal Palace welcome Burnley. Manchester City take on Fulham United. And of course, Nottingham Forest will take on Wolverhampton Wanderers. This is going to be a battle of the bottom three. And finally, Liverpool will look to turn things around as they take on Sunderland. Of course, it was not a good outing for Liverpool this past weekend as they were defeated by Manchester City. Hopefully, Arnold Slaughter and his boys can bounce back from this one as well. That's pretty much my insight from sports for today. Back again on Friday morning. This sports report is brought to you by Score Energy Drink. Until then, enough said.
Every morning.
Check your systems are offline. Number one for today's hits and all-time favorites.
Wake up to the breakfast show.
Right now, right here.
3, 2, 1. This is Bogart Radio.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going.
Cheers, bro. Thanks, mama.
We already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dollar what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Noma kanjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
Bona kaofela bona, like everyone who says that thing, DJ Maphorisa or someone else is robbing me, what.
No, my royalties
doesn't happen like that. If like you want your royalties, you mustn't go to the person you have a song with.
Yes.
You must have your own publishing deal.
Distribution
deal, so they can fetch those things for you.
Yes.
Yeah, I would mention you must go live and be like, me, I want my royalties from DJ Maphorisa.
So do you think when Elama royalties were enough to probably even buy him a house right now as we speak, because this song was just last year?
Nah, that's why he's still young and confused.
He's still young and confused.
That's why asacabanga ukuthi as kufana na want like people who are watching us from far. He just needs to like be on a positive side. You much didn't speak with them. He needs to apologize so that he indlulele indaba le. Obviously much italubona but lo understand abo.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's indlule, because obvious dog if akayenzi lo nto leyo, I mean, uhetha my feelings apaya.
Yes.
So how am I gonna trust you if you can't even come to me so we can speak about it and close it off?
And so did you when I close it off?
I tried calling him and then he said he doesn't want to speak to me. And I was like, I'd fade it.
I wouldn't lie, man. I'm feeling like extremely motivated, especially seeing as that I saw Bentley Continental GT, something like a W12. That empowerment.
We're going to be buying drinks this Saturday. It's going to be Valentine's, man. Is it romantic just to buy somebody a drink on Valentine's Day that you don't know? Or is it going to be weird?
Someone you don't know. You buy them a drink. That's sweet.
Yeah, because you're going to have something at Hard Rock, man, this coming weekend. It's coming Saturday. So please you come join us, just to have a drink, just in case. So there's going to be tags as well. So if you don't have, so that we know we can buy you a drink. If not,
Not the tag things.
So you're gonna have a tag so that we know you're single or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then we'll know now. Like, okay, you need a drink.
I've
Yeah,
never
man, I'm just trying to
attended
get a
any
drink.
of
I'm gonna
these
hide my
tags
tag anyway.
events.
Man.
Huh?
I'm just trying to get a drink. I'm gonna hide my tag anyway.
You're
Why
gonna
are you
hide
hiding
your
a tag? Even it says taken. Wear it with pride. Pride. I almost said with proud. With pride.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Okay, you just had a little bit of an update on that one?
Yes, sir. Just to give a quick update with regards to the live score that's currently taking place from the men's ICC T20 World Cup. South Africa is currently playing Afghanistan. Quick live score on that. South Africa have set up a total of 187 for 6 after 20 overs. Of course, Afghanistan are currently chasing that with a total of 156 for 6 after 16 overs. Afghanistan currently need 32 runs to win from 20 balls. Hopefully, they don't get this and the Proteas get the second victory in the men's ICC T20.
Shout out to the Proteas, man. They're big things. They've been since last year.
Yeah.
You know. Okay, cool. So we were discussing the why does female breadwinners make people feel uncomfortable? You know. So our last point was that we when you dress up, it's harder for men to approach you than when you're just dressed normally. You know, because obviously the guys they engage in the tax bracket, etc. You know, which is something which is normal that guys do. But now my question is also like, how do I put this? Like, it still makes them feel uncomfortable. The fact that you look nice, even if it's not even your person, you'll be like, hey, that one is just too nice. Probably something else.
But you know, Claire, with the stats that you have now, I think also as women, it should be enough to equip you to understand what the intentions of men are.
Of course.
If you know that if you're not well done, if you're not well made, if you're not well made up, and the numbers of approach are lesser than what you are when you're made up, it gives you an idea that okay, sharp men only come to me because they see me as a trophy. They see me for what I look like. They don't see me for who I really am.
Yes.
I have. And I always tell my people, hey guys.
Shout out to the boy out there. Oh, we live, my brother.
I always tell my people, listen. My girlfriend is pretty, but you don't know the problems I'm dealing with.
Yes. Okay.
She's pretty from you from face value. Learn to appreciate her as a human value. Then you get to understand why I'm with her. As if you want her for a prettiness, you'll get pretty, but when the problems come, you'll come back to me and you'll say, Chief, I did not know.
So you see,
so it's better to know.
So you see why if a man can't make the whole bread-winning situation his, how it can make him feel some uncomfortable. Because you'll be like, so now it's going out there and it's not me.
Of course.
You know what I mean? So you want to see why the other guys will feel like that. I guess it's just a biological thing. I guess. I don't know.
No.
Or maybe it shouldn't. I don't know. Again.
But I don't think we should ever get into a position where we change the narrative or we change the idea of a breadwinner. A breadwinner based on the gender roles you've spoken about should remain as it is. Obviously, certain relationship dynamics are different. Whereas you'll find as just a single mom or a single father, then you don't have a choice to be a breadwinner. But in a situation where you go into a relationship, you go into a situationship, you go into in a marriage, there's certain expectations for who must play certain roles. And I think we need to stop this thing where we run away and we start pointing fingers and we say, yeah, so and so. We know it's guys, it's a system that's been put out there. We automatically know that this is what is expected from you as a man. This is what is expected from you as a woman. Should the economy, should the society decide otherwise, then you can find nitty-gritties in between and you find the loopholes and you try to put it together like C-Clay said. But generally, we know what's expected from us as men and we know what we expect from women as well.
Okay, so it differs with the relationship with the people.
For sure.
Basically.
No, it differs in terms of circumstance as well. Like the circumstance that then leads to how we maneuver the dynamic.
A relationship is a relationship. If you're in a relationship as a man, you know that there are certain requirements from you.
Correct.
Like
Valentine's Day flowers. Yeah.
You can't fight that. And, I always for the longest time, I think in my adolescent
I think the Gen Zs are going to question like, yo, man,
Day, so
why?
Now you realize.
I think the Gen Zs are going to question like, yo, man, why is it now we're just buying flowers for the ladies now?
Yeah, no, they will fall in line.
They're already questioning already, man.
And trust me, if you buy
flowers, beat them, join them.
If you buy flowers any other day, Valentine's Day won't feel like a must for you. Trust me.
Yeah, that's what I said. You know what I'm saying? Constantly buying, just in case you forget.
So now when we come in
Just
with
in
narratives,
case you
no,
forget the
Valentine's Day
birthday.
is a marketing scam. Now they look at us and think, now you're a cheapskate. Man, it's a marketing scam. What must I do? It's the same as
don't
Christmas.
go there. It's okay.
Actually, let me not include that. No, leave Ash.
It's
Buy
okay.
your
we
flowers,
hear
guys.
you,
Buy your
Mara.
flowers. Buy your
Buy
chocolates.
flowers.
Buy them. They're expecting it. Don't be that guy. Please.
Especially the guy who doesn't usually buy flowers. That's where I'm standing.
You see,
at.
especially that guy.
Especially
that
that
guy
guy.
has to. That guy
Because
has to.
poor girl, like no, me I'll
Poor
say
girl.
it straight.
See,
Yeah,
she'll come back with flowers and she'll come back with it at home, and you'll look at it and you ask yourself, where did these flowers come from? You won't, in fact,
Exactly.
you have so much pride. You won't even have the pride. You won't even have the urge to ask the question where it comes from, because you know where it comes from, and you'll be sitting there with yourself and you're thinking, oh, man, I could have, nah.
Maybe it even came from her dad, but hey, it's just that, hey, man, it's the
Problems
flowers.
that don't come from you. That's the
They're
problem.
not coming from you.
That's the biggest
That's the problem.
You
And
see?
trust me, that one would go into your head
It
so
will.
much. So much.
I was fixing for my launch yesterday, and I was getting balloons and whatnot. Obviously, the prices are crazy, everything's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a husband, of course, because I saw his ring, so he's married, and he spent about, I mean, it is a high amount, but he spent about 14K on deco, flowers, roses, and I found that so beautiful. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna, analyze much, but I
Yes.
love this. Me, I'm gonna assume it's for your wife. And
You see?
I see your ring.
Shout out to
And
Civil
this
Gentlemen's Club.
This is amazing to
I
look
love
at.
how you put it up, because you're gonna let's just
How
assume,
can I?
because
Yeah, I'm just gonna assume because it was beautiful, and he was literally
Yeah.
just like this, that, yeah,
Okay.
at this, make it beautiful, at this, and we all know that roses right now are crazy. And honestly, I wish you could buy roses and and maybe freeze
And
them.
stock
But
them,
anyway,
yeah.
yeah, because the prices are so intense.
That's how.
That was
Guys,
such an intrusive thought.
Potpourri.
Sorry,
Potpourri.
what's potpourri?
That's how you reserve your flowers.
What is that though?
Dried up flowers.
No, but
dried
I
up
don't want
rose
them
petals.
dried up.
Ah,
No, I'm
then
talking
I
about
can't
like a
help
fresh
you.
set
them
that
fresh
I
in
can buy
bundles.
last
Then
week.
I can't help
You
you.
can see the sticker, the price tag just got removed.
Do you know
That's
why
they
I'm
want
saying
them.
this? Because my flowers for my event, guys, I spent so much money just to
Yeah.
try and make it. Like my Valentine's launch from the lashes look amazing. So I would have loved to have bought them last week and then freeze them and then take them out of my freezer and then decorate.
Nah.
I saw a post last week. Was it last week? Somebody was saying, there was a guy was saying, if you want Valentine's flowers on Valentine's Day, please just plant them now.
Yeah.
You're gonna have them on the day.
You'll have them on the
You
day.
can secure your spot.
Yes.
So if you want, all the ladies that are listening out there, there's just 2 days
Right.
left. It's late now for you.
And I feel the same about proposals. Guys, can I actually come for the proposals? Like, I'm sorry. Maybe
What's up with
don't bite me.
proposals?
I feel like if it happens that you what I told you, that as a man, if you're not really buying flowers like throughout the year like you do, at least go all out on Valentine's Day, right? Sharp. We all agree on that.
Okay, yeah.
We do.
all agree on
okay,
that.
thank you for that. Now, proposals, right? Let's say we barely maybe have the means, maybe we're busy, whatever the situation is. We barely do vacations, we barely go out, we barely do anything. On the day you ask me, will you marry me? Please don't write will you marry me on a plate in a restaurant. Please put in the effort.
What do you want? You want to be in a hot air balloon?
No, it doesn't have to even be that.
Yeah, okay.
There's so many ways of making something look nice. There's a girl who quoted me for like a small deco thing I wanted to do for my mom, and it was actually similar to the Will You Marry Me setup. That was about 2.5, right? I'm just saying that, remember, as a man, you don't just wake up today and say you want to marry her tomorrow. It's something that's been in your mind. I'm just coming for
I know a
the
man that's been
effort.
denied 3 times.
That has been denied 3 times?
3 times.
Why?
I don't know. I never asked. I actually never asked him.
You never asked why?
Same woman?
Different woman.
Oh, it's different women. So
Ah,
3
no,
said
that
no.
one,
Oh,
three
that's
said
not
no.
nice. But I'm just touching on that, guys. But you know what? It actually bothers me. It's actually eating me up. That if you know that you're not a romantic grand gesture. Let me say grand gesture. Because, guys, it's not, in relationships, you actually really show up a lot on the day-to-day. So it's not like your woman is going to dump you because you didn't buy her flowers. Duh. Like, you do show up on a day-to-day for her on certain things. But I'm just talking that if there are certain grand things that you want to do on that something as important as this, I feel like please put in the effort.
All right, cool, man.
Please do.
All right, okay, whoever's
What do you do for
listening.
Valentine's? You're running away from it.
Look, man, I
He's
personally,
running away from it. No,
Yeah, he keeps saying, I buy flowers all the time. All the time, I buy flowers all the time.
yes, but you guys just gave me. We all agreed here that if you miss it on Valentine's, it's okay.
We get it next week.
No, we didn't say it's okay.
Hi, guys. Now we're going
No.
back. Hi, guys.
We didn't say it's okay.
I
we
said if I
we-
forget.
No, don't forget. Get flowers.
See, But now these flowers are no longer special.
If you want to eat, you forget.
It's not special.
What do you mean
know what I
they're
mean?
not
If you
special?
buy the flowers throughout the month, and then it's not special anymore. I guess.
Does it count if I buy plastic flowers? Not plastic flowers.
It depends on your woman.
What do you mean doesn't count, Ronnie? What do you mean, bro?
What are you doing?
You just said now we must freeze roses. So if I buy
No, I didn't say that. She said that.
I said that. Why are you pointing at me? She said that.
Oh, she said that.
Like, you know those roses that just,
right.
like, you know those roses. You know?
It depends on your woman.
It depends on your woman.
Yeah,
So
Literally.
if I buy them and I put them into like a bundle.
It literally depends on your woman. You can find
I'm
that
sorry,
she
but-
might
Like
like
if
that.
a guy bought me a bunch of fake plants because I like the forest feel in my home, so you give me
Yes.
the plants that I can hang on my walls.
Sure, you'd appreciate
Yes.
it.
I'd appreciate
Okay,
it.
dope.
Sorry, I don't know. Me, I'm just used to the actual flowers and then you change
Yes.
them. We've got a whole pot now. It's fine.
Nice.
So it's like, so I'm like, the flowers. Oh, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what else to do. What happens there? In fact, what else happens?
Because gents will come out
besides
and
flowers
say, if I buy
on
roses, the
Valentine's
roses
Day?
are going to die in a
Get
day or two.
roses, you can-
What's the point?
Yeah, then why do you wipe your bum after you go to the toilet if you're gonna go to the toilet again?
For roses, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay. fair
Too
enough.
much information. But
Okay,
anyway,
but I mean,
let's go back to the Valentine's Day and the Bogart
I
man.
like that.
Bogart man's got something exciting. One touch, one movement, one Bogart changes the game. All you need is Bogart in your life. Enough said. We're launching something extraordinary on Valentine's Day. So keep an eye out on all the social media platforms on Bogart. Got something exciting. Do you want to give us a hint?
No, I can't
As
do
the
that.
creative
I can't do
director.
that.
Hey,
I
we've
can't
been
do that.
here. We've
You
been
don't want-
trying
The
here.
hint is on social media. You
Yeah.
must just keep looking.
Nice.
So far, we've touched on quite a few cents. We're covering all 5 cents. Senses.
Oh,
Yes,
it's
sir.
senses, not sense. Okay.
Sense is one of the senses we're covering.
Nice.
Of course, you might realize some of these senses
Yeah, the English.
also relate to what the brand is offering in terms of accessories, relating to eyewear, relating to cologne. There's a few. There's the 5 senses we're covering. We've covered 2 so far from Monday till today. There's another scent that's being released today.
Tomorrow. Okay.
So just head over
today.
to our social media, check what scents is being released today, and then you get pretty much an insight as to what the overall campaign exposure is on Friday, on Valentine's Day.
Okay, I gotta say the snippets, the videos that you guys have released are amazing. Shout out to the marketing team. And yeah, it really did spark something, hey? Because now I can't wait. Even me, I'm in the building. I don't know what it is.
Love is in the air, Chief. Love is in the air.
Wow.
Oh, it is in the air.
All right, cool, man. Just like that, this is the Bogart Morning Show. We're gonna make way for the Gentlemen's Club. Super is already out there, man. It's exciting times. We'll do this again on a Friday, and then then on a Friday, it's winning day. We're gonna be winning quite a couple of campaigns that we got on our Bogart Radio app. So just head over to the Win With Us tab, and then just follow the instruction. Just join whatever campaign you feel like settles for you. Good morning.